Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials. Well, after the success down at the land yesterday, true to form, it rained all night last night and was still raining when I woke up this morning. But not deterred, I've still been down to the land. It has been on and off with the rain all day, but I really wanted to make the most of the weekend and get as much done as I could before the back to work routine tomorrow. So what did I get up to today? Let's find out. So today's been all about more of the same. I did clear out quite a large area yesterday in order to get access for the camper van and somewhere to park it, but when I arrived this morning and looked at it, I realised it wasn't quite big enough, so I expanded that. And then I also went out to the area alongside the road where all the young trees are. When I do get a tractor in, I don't want them cutting down those trees, so I figured that I'd just strim around those and do it over the space of a few days so that I don't need to put the tractor in there. There's certainly no shortage of wildlife on the land, and this little fella popped up today, so I thought I'd just share this moment with you in the video.
So we're back again on Sunday. If you remember yesterday, that's where I got to with the video in. I didn't do this bottom end of the field, so if you bear with me now, this will be interesting and a bit of a fight, but we'll go all the way down the tree line to the bottom. As you can see, this is just a maze of thistles. It's a good job I've got my boots and waterproof trousers on. It has been raining all morning. It stopped about, I don't know, half an hour ago or something like that. So I have managed to get a bit more done around the inside of the access gate. I'm kind of buried now amongst all these damned thistles, and they are coming up to shoulder height, so you might hear a bit of squealing as I go through here because it is deep and damned prickly. But I did promise yesterday you would see this. There's lots of this as well. I'm not sure if it's wild rose or whether it's rose hip bushes, and again buried amongst here. If you can see that, that's good old blackberry bush. So yeah, this bottom end is really quite overgrown. I'm going to fight my way through the brambles, ouch, to the fence and try and follow this now, because this little bit is, for some reason, clear and seemed to be pushed down, and I'm just wondering if deer or foxes or something are coming through here, because it is strangely pushed down, whereas everything else is standing upright. Curious, but hey, I guess as time goes by and I spend a bit more time actually living down here, we'll find out. There's your rose hip bushes. So certainly perimeter wise, hawthorns are in full bloom, which will be very nice for the wildlife as we head in towards winter. So this little patch opens out quite nicely down the bottom. Wind is picking up, and for sure the rain is coming back. But as we get down to the far end of the field, as you can see, it is quite clear and not so overgrown in this little bottom corner. So work our way back up. This is the roadside hedge. It's really filled out nicely, this hedge, which is a bit of a bonus. It gives good cover. Ouch! Rose bushes from the road. And we'll eventually get back up to where I've been cutting the inside of the entrance gate. So that's the bottom corner that you didn't see yesterday. This middle bit, as we come up towards the entrance gate, is absolutely rammed, and I suspect it drops in that middle section there. I'm interested to see what's hidden in there, because there is quite a distinct drop. I don't know if it's rabbit burrows or old workings, I don't know, but we'll see. So that's it, that's the guided tour that I missed yesterday. Just pushing through this last bit of thick brush, you'll see what I've been up to. This is now nicely levelled from the entrance gate. Left the tree there, the rest of it's trimmed out to make an area for getting the van in. Filled 3 of these 1-ton bags with grass, weeds, thistles, bushes, you name it. They've all been dragged across the field into the wood there, and are getting spread out as mulch in the base of the trees. So now that bit's cleared out for parking, I just couldn't bring myself to get rid of this tree. I might over time. It's a little bit big to move, I think, but we'll see. But before I go, because the rain is on and off and the clouds look like it's going to be more on than off, I thought I'd just do a little bit along this road hedge line. The grass is really long along here, and there are millions of molehills making life a little bit difficult, and I think there's the odd rabbit burrow as well. But I wanted to open up these smaller trees to give them a bit of breathing space and hopefully put on some growth. And this has taken, I don't know, about 45 minutes to get through this small area. It just wants raking off and bagging up, and I think next weekend I'll come and do the rest of this area, just open up these trees. It's probably about 20 metres by 25 metres, something like that. But you wouldn't get a tractor in here without demolishing the trees, and I don't really want to sacrifice them, so it's worth the effort. So I'm just going to scrape this up, get it bagged up, and I'll be calling it a day, because it is starting to rain again, and having been here all morning, I am knackered. Well, that's it, all scraped down around the trees. Quite content with that now. At least those trees can start to breathe and get a bit of growth on, and this grass can also breathe, get a bit of this wind in there. Hopefully it'll start to dry out. There's another 1-ton bag, that's number 4 today, full of branches and strimmings. Nice little area down now to eventually get the camper van in there. Don't know if you can see the black clouds rapidly approaching. Again, it just can't make its mind up today at all. Entranceway is done. At some point I will try and get a lawnmower onto the drive bit. I'll leave the verge just strimmed and I'll just keep on top of that. Hopefully it won't need much more during winter. But I'll get a lawnmower over this to shorten it down and then get some gravel down as well. But that's it for today. I'm quite worn out. Had people on today making inquiries about a tractor. Hopefully I'll have everything signed and sealed within the next week to 2 weeks tops, and we can get the tractor in to cut down the rest of this. And with the camper on site, I'll be able to get cracking and over winter keep myself busy doing bits of construction and polytunnels and so on and so forth. But I'm going to get this stuff put away now because I can feel the rain starting to spit, so we'll catch up with you later.
Well, that's it for this video. It's been a hard weekend, but a very enjoyable weekend. I've really loved being down on the land and starting to make some progress there. Hope that you found it useful and that you liked the video. If you did, then please do click on the like button. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. As always, welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. I was really happy to see lots of comments and suggestions in the video yesterday, so hopefully we'll see some more of those again today. But for now, thanks for watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.